behind the scenes, I've been working with a constitutional expert, been in communications with him about the Lisbon Treaty, and although he wishes to remain anonymous for the time being, he's now said we can release these letters that have been going backwards and forwards between himself, let's call him Mr. Q or Mr. X, and members of the House of Lords. Now, see, for those of you who watched the previous video, you'll know that from 2020, the Lisbon Treaty changes the voting mechanics, and we've got this qualified majority vote with no rights of veto, and that's in the EU Commission. So potentially we've now got 27 member potentates will, by majority, be able to govern Europe and potentially overrule the Crown. The effects of the Lisbon Treaty are entirely incompatible with our sovereignty here. Now, this matter, as I say, has been taken to the House of Lords by Mr. Q, our constitutional expert, and as I say, I'm going to protect his identity for now. I'm also going to protect the identity of the Lords he's been in communication with. But now I can read out the letter that's been going between Mr. Q and the House of Lords, and this letter is headed "A Constitutional Initiative to Override a Political Deadlock." Public anxiety and dismay after Brexit political arguments reflects a similar mood and confusion in the House of Commons, which makes it extremely difficult for us, the public, poorly served by the media, to understand the critical issues, which in turn will make it more difficult to gain wide acceptance to find any kind of solution. So in particular, it's noticeable that the parliamentary discussions are failing to address significantly critical constitutional problems, which may vary according to which solution is to the outcome. So it may be helpful to win public support if these are now more clearly explained and understood, yet only the Daily Express a few days ago has made any significant move towards this. None of our politicians have at all. So nothing would help more to achieve public understanding of the constitutional hazards than to initiate urgently the direct appeal to the United Nations. We need to seek their support for bringing the EU Commission, EUC, into strict conformity with the requirements of Clause 46.1 of the Vienna Convention on the Law of Treaty Making of 1969. Serving this notice would also provide immediately justifiable cause for an extension to the Chapter 50 timetable and demonstrate a firm and legally justified government initiative. In line with the application to the UN, the government should then explain to Parliament and to the media the different constitutional hazards arising from the alternative solutions available. For example, remaining in the EU, whether temporarily or indefinitely, may see the UK embroiled in the coming move to qualified General previously discouraged this initiative, if you remember, because he had addressed the wrong clause in the treaty. The correct clause states that no trading agreement may be entered into which significantly compromises the constitutional integrity of the responding nation, which is surely an accurate description of the EU's exit position. Secondly, what we should be doing. If the application could be supported by Her Majesty, it would add significant force. This application to the UN could surely be assembled by a government legal team within a single working day and be ready to be presented by the UK's ambassador to the UN on behalf of Her Majesty within 48 hours. Media coverage would immediately raise the entire public perception of the Brexit issue, put in perspective political loyalties, and engender, hopefully, a public, patriotic response. People, are you ready for this? This is our time to shine. We must save the UK. Thirdly, in the meantime, we must begin to educate the public and electorate to the relative risks of both the Remain strategy and the reasons why a no-deal exit may be the only means to preserve our national independence and our continuity of our proud sovereign status. We must also show that this sovereign status will only be placed not